everybody, welcome into the Flippin Hippos YouTube channel. I am Star the Flippin Hippo. Today is Monday. No, it's not Monday. Today is May 15th, Wednesday. One of the plights of working from home for yourself is sometimes you lose track of the days. But it is Wednesday. It is May 15th. Hi, Jackie. Hi, Holly. Welcome in. I was just talking to Holly on Messenger about some photos, which is probably why I was a couple seconds late, but that's okay. Veranda Files is here. Hello, welcome in. So we did not go sourcing this past weekend that just went by. We tried to go sourcing on Saturday. We tried to do some yard sales, which I'll talk about in a minute, which is part of the title, the yard sale fail. So we did try to go out Saturday to go to some yard sales. I shouldn't say we didn't come home with anything. I have a small bag of plush. And then Sunday, we did not go to the Goodwills or do any sourcing for clothing. We have tons of death piles around here, and it was Mother's Day. So we spent the day with Keith's grandma and family members and took the day off. I actually crawled into bed Mother's Day night at 7 p.m. with my book that I was reading, and I read for like 4 hours. And then I went to sleep early. So it was a good Mother's Day. And it was okay to take the day off from sourcing because we have so much stuff. Michelle says, hello from Cape Cod. Carrie Berry's mom is here. Holly, don't be sorry. You're always a priority to me. Shelly's here. Hi. Kathy's here. Veranda File says, I sent you something. Oh, how nice. Thank you. When it arrives, I will send you a message and let you know when I plan on opening it. Typically, when I get packages, I just open them when the next live show is. I have one here from Noelle, Farm Girl Scavenger, but I'm holding on to that to open it with her. Anyway, so we checked our yard sale app, and if you guys tuned in last night and heard my interview with Kelly, Hip Flippin Mama, towards the end of the show, we were talking about yard sales. And in our area, they don't really get into gear until after Memorial Day. We don't have that long of a yard sale season in the colder states. Holly's from the other side of PA, but she can testify. We don't have a very long yard sale season. It doesn't really start kicking into gear until Memorial Day. And we usually only have them on Saturday. I know some states run yard sales Thursday through Sunday, but ours are typically like Saturday and that's it. And it's really hard for me to watch everyone else in these warmer states like start yard selling in March. And I'm like, oh, I'm so jealous. So we have been checking our yard sale app every single Friday night since we started seeing other folks yard selling in warmer states. Of course, there aren't any. It's raining here nonstop, but you need a boat to go anywhere. It has been raining for weeks, and yard sales aren't really going yet. But we did find that church rummage sale a couple weeks ago, and you guys saw the really good haul we got from that last Thursday. Lots of Donald Trump, Jay Garcia ties, tons of plush. One other thing I've got here to show you from that. I'm like so behind on my haul videos, and so Saturday we checked the yard sale app, Friday night and Saturday morning, I should say, and we found a community yard sale. It was a good 10 miles up the highway. It was about a 25 minute ride, but we figured it was worth it because it was this really big community yard sale. And I'm going to quickly say hi to Mary from Dublin. Shopaholic Mama says to hit the like button. Thank you. Nina's here. Hello. Shopaholic Mama says West Virginia yard sales keep getting rained out. Yeah, we've been having that issue too. Thank you, Teresa, and welcome in. So we thought, oh my gosh, this is such a huge yard sale. And it wasn't just like a neighborhood. It's one of those developments. It was an affluent neighborhood. It was rich people, really big houses. And it was a development. Like when you entered in, the place had a name and you went under this arches and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of houses were participating. They all had yellow balloons on their mailbox, those that were participating. We spent a good 2.5 hours in this development That's how many houses were participating. We didn't even see all the houses, but we spent 2.5 hours attempting to find something. And I'm going to tell you what, it was so disappointing. I have never seen such a huge neighborhood or community sale that only basically had clothing. It was like being in an overpriced Goodwill. And that was the other thing that was weird to me. Tiff. I will remember that. I'm trying to learn a lot of y'all's names. So I'm not just calling you guys by your little YouTube or Instagram names. I'm getting there. I need like a master list. I can learn your guys' names and actually call you who you are. But it was just so disappointing. There were all these houses and so many people participating. And every house we went to was nothing but table upon table upon table upon table of clothing. Mostly kids' clothing, some adult clothing, not even designer brands. I'm like, here we are in this rich neighborhood full of rich people, and they're trying to get like $15 for their Old Navy jeans. I'm not even kidding you. It was totally like being in an overpriced Goodwill that went on for miles and had 100 houses participating. They all had just tables of clothing, and everything was so overpriced. And the places that did have anything that was hard goods, I'm writing your name down, Bonnie. Anybody that had hard goods, they were junk. They weren't like good hard goods. They were like kitschy. They were like old grandma knickknacks. And those were overpriced. Like, I'm not paying $15 for a grandma knickknack. You know what I'm saying? There were no electronics. There were no video game consoles. There were video games here. Y'all gonna make me keep writing. Haha, that's good though. Then I could get a master list and really learn your names. So there was a couple of houses that had baskets of video games, like I said. And most of them were Wii games that aren't worth anything, that will flip for like maybe $2. I'm serious. Like, these are games that are listed. Kathy, you're funny. And Bill and David are in the house. I think I saw you guys say hello. Gnome the Frog. Gnome the Frog, you guys, if you don't know, are my friends. Bill and David, they are the loveliest couple. And they actually visited me. When did you visit? Last November. And I just fixed the fact that you're not a moderator, by the way, Bill and David. You guys should be a moderator on here. But we went sourcing with them. There's a video. You guys can look it up later if you want. But Bill and David are just amazing people. Okay, so, and sub to their YouTube. They're new and they're trying to grow. So anyway, the basic gist that I'm trying to get to is it was a huge community. And they were all selling clothing, and pretty much 90% of what was there was clothing. It was overpriced. Even compared to Goodwill, it was overpriced. And the places that had hard goods, they were junk that nobody would want, not even for, like, you couldn't even give the stuff away for free. People would not want it. And the few places that had video games, they were the ones that if you legit look up on eBay, they're crap. People sell them for like $4 free ship. And they wanted $15 to $20 per video game. It was just, I can't even with this. Virginia, yeah, but see, it can go either way. When you're in an affluent neighborhood where rich people are, they either have all their stuff out on the lawn for dirt cheap because they don't care about money and they just want to clean out their house or get rid of stuff, or because they have money and they know what their stuff is worth, they want top dollar for it and they can sit on it and wait. And then the opposite end of the spectrum, if you go into middle class or lower income neighborhoods, sometimes they have all their stuff out for really cheap because they just need money. They need money for bills or whatever they need their money for. So they're just trying to offload as much stuff as they can and make money as quickly as they can. But then sometimes they have it priced too high because they know what it's worth and they're desperate for money. And that's just, you can find that in any kind of income, I guess, middle class, affluent. This neighborhood, though, you're nuts if you think you're selling Old Navy for $20 in a yard sale. If you want to sell your Old Navies for $20, you gotta be on eBay. That's all I'm gonna say. So I did find three plushies out of 2.5 hours. The only thing we found was 3 plushies. She wanted $1 a piece, or no, 2 of them were from one lady, and she wanted $1 a piece, which I paid because these are plushies I would have paid 99 cents for at the Goodwill, which is fine. And then one house had a blanket of plushies, and only one was worth the $1 they were asking, so I got that one. And then, land shark pickers, Greg, I know that. Hi, Craig, welcome in. So then on the way home, since it was just on the way home, we stopped for lunch, but we found one yard sale like right up the street from us. We stopped in there, and I did find 5 more plush, and I paid $10 for these, $2 a piece. I'm probably going to regret it. I should have comped them instead of just getting excited, but I'll talk about that when I show you what they are. So let's just look at the plush we got from the yard sales, and then we'll move on to the clothing. So the one lady that had the basket of plushies that I got 2 from, she had these guys, and these are okay for $1 because they still have their hang tags in really good condition too. The hang tags are nice. This is Big Bird. They're Kohl's Cares. So these are things that I would have paid 99 cents for at Goodwill anyway, so that's fine. Grover has his hang tag, still in really good condition. He's Kohl's Cares. Also, and then the one that I got from a different house in that neighborhood, I cannot remember her name. I know she's Bambi's girlfriend. I know she's super cute. I paid $1 for her, but look at her tags. I'm so excited about her tags. So she's Disney, but she's also Sega. So she is most likely from a Sega game. So she is Disney and Sega. Absolutely, I would risk $1 on something like that. And then the one we stopped at on the way home had these guys out for $3 a piece. There's 5 of them, or you could get all 5 for 10. I got excited. I got all 5. Got home and comped them. I'm kind of disappointed. So I'm going to sell mine all together in a lot of 5. And they're the Taco Bell dogs. I'm going to show you each one. They're all working. They all talk. I have 5 of them. And when I did look up the comps, some of the singles of these are going for $2. There's sets of 6 going for $8. I don't know how people do it. How do you sell 5 Taco Bell vintage Chihuahua dogs for $6 free ship? But then there are folks that have 5 or 6 in a lot, and they're up for $40 and $50. And that was what I was thinking when I sourced them. Even low end, $10 a dog. There's 5 of them. That would be $50 free ship. Throw a best offer on it and hope for the best. That's probably what I'm going to end up doing. The comps really are, most of them are poop, but some of them are up higher, especially if you have more than one and they all work. And I'm thinking $10 a dog isn't that bad. I was hoping more for 12, but we'll see. I'm going to actually look up each specific dog that I have and see what each dog goes for, and then kind of go from there. I'm going to end up listing them for $40 to $60 for the whole set. So all these plushies here have already been steam cleaned and photographed. They're going to get listed. So here's this one. He's wearing a t-shirt. Uh-oh, he worked yesterday when I took photos. So there's that one. This one's really cute. He is the wanted chalupa. They're so cute. I can't stand them. I almost want to keep them. They're really cute. This one's Happy New Year. Happy New Year, amigos. Got a little hat. So he's not quite vintage. He's like a year off from being vintage. This one is wearing a napkin from Taco Bell for a bib. You're getting hungry. Very hungry. Oh, the Victoria's Secret dogs, Craig. Those are awesome. I had 2. I had a pink shiny one and a purple velour one. And they went for I want to say 12 a piece, within a couple of weeks. And they were 50 cents a piece, my Goodwill. But anyway, this guy sings, so I saved him for last. Chances are, 'cause I wear a silly grin the He's so cute. So we'll see. Hey, Kimberly, welcome in. Thank you for joining us on your lunch. And then when I showed you guys last week on my birthday on Thursday, when I went live and showed you guys our haul from that church rummage sale, two things. One, it was storming here and raining, and we lost power right at the end, and the show was just done. And I just kind of didn't have this anywhere where I would remember to show it to you. For those of you that are really that notice things in the background and stuff, this has actually been hanging behind me on our steamer for a week. So this is a Columbia extra large men's coat. It is in really good condition. It is a very nice coat, and we paid $3 for it. Keith has not photographed it yet or anything, because it's been hanging on the steamer waiting to be shown to you guys. Like I said, I'm so far behind on my hauls. The clothes I'm about to show you are from 2 weekends ago. Bundled them with some hot sauce. The hot sauces with the little sayings on them are probably worth more money than my chihuahuas, right? I do that sometimes too, but I'm talking to Tiff, sorry. Tiff, but a lot of the plush I find are 50 cents, 99 cents, a quarter, so it's like, I'll just risk it, right? But those were $2 a piece, so I'm like, I think I did a boo-boo. But you know what? If I make my money back and a little bit extra, that's okay too. They're super cute. They were fun to photograph. They're fun to play with. So anyway, the clothing haul is from 2 weekends ago. I wrote down the date, May 5th. So not Mother's Day, but the Sunday before that, we went to the Goodwill. We went to 2 Goodwills. And you guys saw some of the plush last week because I showed you guys all the plush from the rummage sale and the Goodwills. And I saved the clothes, and I just haven't gotten around to showing them to you. So, a week ago Sunday, we went to 2 stores. We got 75 items. Our total between the 2 stores was $99.02. So that averages out to $1.32 per item that we got. A lot of them were 50-cent plushes, though. So you can see that we paid up or paid full price for several items. Oh, Kimberly, that's so sweet. Hey, Grand Larceny, welcome in. So I'm just going to jump right on in and start showing you guys these clothes. This is a swimsuit, and this is from Shore Shapes, never heard of it. But it was 99 cents, and it was a good size. It is a size 14. It's got the built-in bra support, and it's cute. It's got a little tie on the side and some flowers. So I did grab that for 99 cents. I haven't been finding as much swimwear as I usually do. Like last year by this time, I had so much swimwear in our store, in our closet. But I'm just not finding a lot for 99 cents yet. It could be that they're just starting to put them out, and it's going to take a while to get through the rotation until they're 99 cents. I don't really pay full price for swimsuits because they ask for like $6. So I just kind of wait. This one's a magic suit. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know what's magic about it, but it is cute. It's a halter tankini with these little ruffles here. And I kind of like the print on it. And one more swimsuit. Like I said, I haven't been finding that many, but it could just be a matter of time before they all start getting marked down. This one is... drum roll. This is Leilani. Never heard of them, but 99 cents. And a really super cute tankini. And I will tell you guys that I do better with these tankinis than I do with bikini tops. Tankinis seem to be very popular. And I didn't get a lot of shorts that week either. Not very many. But I did run through them. These are Target brand, Massimo. But the denim shorts do really well in any brand. These little booty shorts, you guys know I talk about them all the time. Even these Massimos will go for like 16 to 18 in their first class. So I do pick them up when I find them for 99 cents. These are Gap, same thing. all day long for 99 cents. The Gap shorts. I'll do Old Navy. Because they're small. And these are so easy to... I do measurements on these. I know I said in my show with Kelly last night that I only do measurements on jeans. No, I do them on shorts too. And I just take the waist and the length. It's fast. And then you just lay them down to photograph them and you flip them. If you're selling similar when you're listing, they are so fast. And they ship first class. So I get, any brand really of booty shorts for 99 cents. These are Refuge, black denim. I really like those ones. These are kind of, these are Old Navy. They're size 16. I think they're meant to be women's board shorts because they have the Velcro that I can't say on eBay. But they're supposed to be like women's beach shorts, board shorts. They have the hibiscus sleeves. Nice bright colors and a good size for 99 cents. And that's it for swimsuits and shorts and, like seasonal stuff that's popular right now. This is a brand of Hawaiian shirts that they don't go for a lot of money, but they go for good money. And when you can find them for 99 cents with the good graphics like this, I would recommend picking them up. Keith does really well with these. They don't take long to move. They sell pretty quickly, especially in the summer. It's Island Shores. And we only get the ones that, have these great graphics. We don't get anything plain. And this one is another brand, Campia Moda. We only pick up the Hawaiian shirts in this brand, and only if they're 99 cents and have good graphics. This one has palm trees. I actually think that last summer we had the same exact shirt by this brand with this graphic on it. I feel like we've had it before. And see what these are, why they're on the chair. Oh, I know why this is on the chair. Look at this. For you Rick and Morty fans, check out this nice graphic tee. We paid $1.99 for it. We paid full price. But it says, I'm Pickle Rick. And it is only a medium, or it would have been, if it was my size or Keith's size, we would have kept it. And it actually says Adult Swim, Rick and Morty in there. But we'll sell it because we can't fit it. Hey, Wade's Ventures! Wade, welcome in. Thanks for dropping in to say hi. We're just looking at some clothes here. This is a sweater, but, sometimes you buy stuff out of season when you find really good stuff for 99 cents. This is a extra fine merino wool, extra large tall sweater. Not that great of a brand, but wool's one of those things. Any brand, wool does well. And it was 99 cents. Holly, I love your shirt. Yeah, the Rick and Morty shirt is super cool. We haven't comped it yet or anything. Because we would have kept it, but, I keep enough t-shirts, right? This brand we have never heard of. But it's Shetland wool. Can you see it? Nope, the light. Can you see it now? It's 100% Shetland wool. It's very scratchy. So it is another out-of-season item. Not a great brand or whatever. But it's a nice looking sweater. It was 99 cents. Blue was the color of the week, by the way. That week. And this is the same brand. So the same guy must have cleaned out his closet. This is just another sweater. These were actually marked $9 before they went down to 99 cents. So that's nice. The wool is scratchy though. I know it's like a sought after material and a lot of people like it, but I think it's itchy. What do y'all think? Oh, Holly, I thought you were talking about Pickle Rick. The shirt I'm wearing. Actually, I thought of you. Look. I thought of you when I put this on this morning. It says Happy Halloween, Old Navy 2010. This was a 99-cent find at the Goodwill, by the way, that I kept for myself. And every time I wear it, I think of Holly. Holly and I both love all things Halloween and horror. And so when I see bats and Halloween stuff, I always think of her. This is like my favorite. Well, no, I can't say it's my favorite because I have comic book shirts I like too. I like all my shirts, but this is one of my favorites. Anyway, 3X Coogie, however you say it. I know y'all think I say it wrong, but I say it how I say it. Look at the back. It's got these nice graphics. Paid full price for it, so it was like $5.29. But we typically do well with the Coogie shirts and jeans. They still go for a pretty good price too. They're on their way down to the bottom though, because people love to race to the bottom. Shelly, that's okay. You can watch on the replay. Thanks for stopping in though and saying hi. Yeah, I wear Halloween all year long too. I have tons of shirts that are Halloween shirts I wear all year. This is White Horse. It's a medium. Picked it up because it was a pearl snap, a Western shirt, and you guys know if we find a pearl snap, we don't care what brand it is. If it's 99 cents, we pick it up and bring it home. Pearl snaps, the Western shirts do really, really well. Depending on the brand is how much you're going to get for it and the size and the graphics and stuff. But we always pick those up. So we're already down to the jeans, guys. We did buy 75 items. I showed you guys all the plush already. There was tons of plush that I showed you last week. And then I just picked out select items to share with you. I paid full price for these. I did pay $6.99 for these. I'll show you why in a minute. These are the men's BKE Seth jeans. Women's BKE. You're lucky if you can get $20.25 for them anymore. I won't pay more than 99 cents for women's BKE anymore. They have become a filler, a bread and butter item. However, for some reason, the men's BKE has held their value, especially the ones with names. There's Seth, there's Tyler, there's Derek. I start them around 50 and typically take a best offer of 40, 45, sometimes 35 on Poshmark because they're paying the shipping. But I do start them at 50. And these are a really nice, good size. They're 42 long. They have really nice stitching on the pockets. But this is just a really good example of one of those brands where the women's isn't really worth it anymore, but the men's has held their value. And, you know, even with brands where women's has held their own, men's clothing will always fetch a higher price. It just does. I don't know why. Men will pay more for their clothes maybe, but you can always ask for more for men's. Even like Gap and Old Navy and jeans like that for women's start around 20, 22, depending on the size and stuff. For men, I start around 25, 28. So even with the lower end brands, men's clothing, for some reason, you can just charge more. You just can. Now these were 99 cents because they're Gap. They're not that great of a size. They're size 6. But I like the way they looked. They have the double button. They're really dark wash. And so I just picked them up for their look. I think they'll do okay. These men's jeans are big. I'm like, woo! These were 99. No. Am I lying to you? No, I am. So I paid $6.99 for this pair, but I'm going to tell you why. Because the last pair of these I found in women's regular sizing sold with, like, I think it was overnight for $40. These are men's. These are 38 by 34. So one, they're men's, they're going to do better. Two, they're really good size. I know the women's flipped for 40, so I will probably start the men's at 50. These are the fire resistant Wranglers. I picked the women's up when I found them for 99 cents. Some of you will remember seeing them in the haul video and then in the what sold video. And I listed them high at 40 on a prayer, and they sold. So I absolutely paid $6.99 for the men's. And the fire resistant jeans are always going to have this number on it somewhere. So I was super excited to find those, and yeah, I paid full price, but that's okay. Thrifty Falconer's wife is here. Hello. You guys, my throat is really dry. I'm going to get a drink. I always feel weird when I drink on live shows, like you guys are just sitting there watching me sip my coffee. How fun is that for you? Not Your Daughter's jeans, 99 cents. Just a size 10. But when I find Not Your Daughter's jeans, any size, any style, I do pick them up. If they're my size, they end up in my dresser. It's currently my favorite brand to wear. And these were 99 cents. They're also Gap. They are the Sexy Boyfriend. You guys, boyfriend jeans do really well. For whatever reason, boyfriend jeans are really popular right now. And when the jeans actually have that name on them in some shape or form, like these Sexy Boyfriend, they're good. These are only a size 27, so they're not a bigger size or anything. But for 99 cents, I like Gap. Gap's one of my solid filler, bread and butter, constant sellers. Hi, Michelle. Welcome in. Thanks for joining us. You guys, I got cut from the cloth for 99 cents. See, these are size 6. But again, this is a brand. If I find it for 99 cents, it's coming home with me. Any size, any style, cut from the cloth. It's still a pretty good brand. It's probably one I would pay up for. Like, I wouldn't pay $6.99 for them, but if I ever found them half off for like $2.50, $3.50, I would pay that for cut from the cloth. Absolutely. But I typically find them for the 99 cents. Look at those pockets. Aren't those nice? I can smell our laundry detergent on these. You guys know that I use that Persil. I think I've talked about it before. It smells really good. It just smells clean and fresh. But Persil is touted to be a really good laundry detergent to get rid of bed bugs and bed bug eggs. So we wash and dry everything before it comes in our house. It sits in the trunk and bags before it gets taken out and thrown right into the washing machine. We use that detergent. I think I may even have a link to Amazon to buy it in the description box. If not, you guys can check out my this is also in the description box. I have a link to our Amazon storefront. None of those items are ours for sale, but it's items that we actually use, and they're affiliate links, so we will get some pennies if you use them. But if you can find our Amazon store, you can get the big Amazon storefront, I should say. That's what it's called. It has sections in it for every single thing we use for our business. But you can get the big jugs of Persil for like really inexpensively. And if you don't want to buy it online, you can go to Walmart. I'm talking big, huge jugs of this stuff for like $20. And it is touted for killing those things that we don't want to bring home with thrifted clothing. So all our stuff stays in the trunk, and then Keith washes and dries it. He leaves the tags on, so I know what things cost when I show them to you. I'm trying to show you. Sometimes they are okay, but you can see how they like kind of curl and twist and bend from the dryer. But you can absolutely run these tags to the dryer. I should tell you that too. He washes and dries these with the tags on, so when I do my haul videos, I can see the color and I know what to tell you what I paid. But yeah, and then all the plush and stuff that's new with tags, I have a whole bag to show you of that too. We just steam clean. The steamer that I use is also touted for killing bed bugs and bed bug eggs. So anything with new with tags, dry clean only, plush, things like that. We actually roll out into the hallway before it comes in the main entrance of our house, and we steam clean all of that. But the Purcell just smells so good. Excuse me, my voice. Bonnie, Dusty Corner Vintage, says that she picked up Purcell, and yeah, the smell is great. It's not overpowering. It's not perfumey. It just smells like really clean, I guess. What is the name of the item I buy at the dollar store for stains? It's called Awesome. Can't forget that. I'm going to show it to you. That's called Awesome. We use this for everything. I should be paid to do commercials for Purcell, the steam cleaner, and Awesome. I'm telling you guys. I don't get paid for this. Unless you use affiliate links and buy it, then we make some pennies. But anyway, I use this for even our own laundry for stains and stuff. This stuff's amazing. Sandra's here. Hello. But yeah, it's Awesome. And our laundry detergent is Purcell. And it's not perfumey. I'm telling you, it just smells nice and clean. And if you have worries about bringing thrifted clothes or whatever into your house, you can use that laundry soap. And for Plush and Newa Tags, the steamer behind me, that's in our description box too. It actually says on the box it kills dust mites, bed bugs, and their eggs, and it sanitizes and sterilizes. I don't know why I got off on that tangent. I guess I could smell the soap. And I actually do like to stop sometimes and tell you guys how to keep yourselves, your family, your homes safe and clean, because we're all out at the thrifts. We're all out at the flea markets. And they're called flea markets, right? But we're all out there bringing all this used stuff in. So it is good to know how to properly wash, sanitize, sterilize things when you bring them into your homes. Make sure you wash your hands all the time too. I used to work in the healthcare field. Most of you know that. You're supposed to sing the whole happy birthday song while you wash your hands, and that's the proper amount of time to wash your hands. Holly says the thrift store she goes to has a spray that kills bed bugs and all critters. I can get the name if anyone needs it. It's what they use to treat all furniture and blankets. Yeah, Holly, if you want to get the name of that, that would be great. Because there are things that can't go through the wash. And there's probably some things you probably shouldn't steam, like leather, whatever. But, so if you could get that, that would be great. Michelle says she uses Purcell and she's sensitive to smells. I'll tell you what, we actually switched to Purcell for our personal laundry as well. We used to use the all pods. I used them at the last house I worked in where I took care of adults with disabilities. And there were certain smells and stains that we had to get out. And the all little pods for sensitive skin worked really, really well. And so I started getting them for our personal laundry when I worked there. But when we started using the Purcell and we started thrifting, I like it so much that we usually just buy 2 jugs at a time now. We buy one with capital from the business. That's a write-off. If you guys are buying any of these things, the steamer, the soap, the laundry soap, Awesome. These are write-offs, so give your receipts. But we usually buy 2 jugs, one with our business money, and that's a write-off, and then we buy a second jug with our household grocery money, and that's ours, and we just mark them, and Keith knows which to use for which. Anyway, I'm totally off on a huge tangent. Hi, Star and everyone, hope you're having a good day. Dab Kitty. I know your name. Is it Nicole? Is it Nicole? If I'm wrong, tell me. Okay, so let's move on to these. These were 99 cents, and I have never heard of this brand, and I don't care. And they're a small size, and I don't care. You want to know why? Because they're cute. Look at these leopard print jeans. These are so... Like, I don't know if I would ever wear leopard print jeans, but I like to look at them. I think they're cute. And I know that a lot of people like animal print clothing. So I had to get those. Nicole, I remembered your name. I'm trying to learn everybody's name. I have a cheat sheet. I'm writing them on and stuff. But you guys know my name. I need to learn your names, right? Gloria Vanderbilt is a brand that when I find it for 99 cents, I'm trying to show you the blue. If it's a plus size or something unique about the jeans, I will pick them up. I do well with the plus size Gloria Vanderbilt. I buy them in all colors. I've had teal, yellow, orange, purple, pink. People seem to like those. They buy them up. I can't keep them stocked. And the regular blue jeans that are plus size, they're a little longer tail, a little slower to move. The ones with the print on them usually go pretty quickly. These are like pinstripes. And they're size 14. So for 99 cents, they came home with me. Look at me looking at my cheat sheet. Tiff, look at me learning names, says she'd wear them. I do well. I can't keep animal print in the store. Anytime I list animal print, it's gone. People like it. Everybody likes different stuff. That's what I always tell you guys too. When you're outsourcing, if something to you is ugly or you don't like it, get it. Because somebody else is going to like it. Ugly sells. Everybody has different tastes. So try to, get out of your mindset of you're just buying stuff that you like too. I would wear the cheetah jeans on a fun day when people wouldn't see me. If I bought cheetah or leopard print jeans ever for myself, I would probably be ridiculous and wear them like in Vegas at eBay Open. I would. That's just me though. I got another pair of Gap. These are just size 28, but they are the perfect boot. The Gap perfect boots I do well with. And again, Gap is just one of those brands. Any size, any style I get when they're 99 cents. We've got, so you guys know how I'm a 12-year-old and I love to say butt and poop and all that stuff. And you guys know I love those bootied shorts and I love those jeans called Wanna Bet Butt. I just shook the table, sorry. I found another pair of fun jeans. These are called Wax Jean Butt, B-U-T-T, I love you. And yes, I spent 99 cents on a pair of jeans. I did not comp, and I have no idea how they will do because they say, but I love you. I sure did. I took a risk. 99 cents worth. They're junior size 9, so we'll see how they do. Last year at this time, I couldn't keep eyelet tops in stock. I would probably wear cheetah jeans if they were purple or pink. Probably not like your traditional color, but if I could find some that were purple, I might do it and just wear them like out to special occasions in public in front of everybody. Oh, speaking of Wanna Bet Butt, I found some Wanna Bet Butts. I get the Wanna Bet Butts any size, any style for 99 cents. They sell overnight typically. They sell really fast. They only go for like 18. Most of them are first class, but they move so quickly. It's definitely worth to invest the 99 cents in. And these ones are capris. And I hear that if you don't live in Pittsburgh and other states, it's warm and not raining. We turned the heat back on this week. I feel sorry for us guys in Pennsylvania. A lot of us had our heat on this week. For some reason, winter does not know when it has worn out its welcome here, right? So I got some J. Crew for 99 cents. They're a good size. They're women's waist size 32. They're the high heel flare. These do good on Poshmark, guys. J. Crew may not be that great on eBay anymore, but it's really good on Poshmark. And these are flared. And they're the high heel flare. So I'll list them on both. They'll go on both, but they'll probably sell on Poshmark. I took a risk. I don't know anything about these. I keep seeing people selling Osh Gosh Bagosh for a lot of money. And I don't know enough to know if these were vintage or if they're the ones worth money, or if they're just going to be something I regret getting, but it was worth the 99 cents to try it. There were two pairs next to each other on the rack. For some reason, the kids' Osh Gosh Bagosh was in with the women's clothing. There were two. One had a blue tag, so it was 99 cents. The other one had a regular price tag. I didn't comp them. I grabbed the 99 cent ones and said I'll learn. and see if the other ones were worth money. So I'm either going to regret bringing those home or regret not bringing both, I guess. And last but not least, a men's pair of Rockin' Republic. 38, 34. A funny story. Paid full price for these without realizing I did it. So be careful when you're looking at your tags, guys. I did pick these up because they're men's, and I was super excited to find men's jeans. Rockin' Republic is a women's brand that's not that great anymore. It's kind of poop. Men's still do pretty good. I don't know if I was thinking that these were the Rock Revival. Do you guys remember the Rock Revival men's jeans I paid $10 for that sold like $60 on Poshmark? I don't know if I thought they were those, or I just was flipping through so fast through a bunch of blue tags. I grabbed these two. I really didn't realize it until after Keith did the laundry and brought everything up. We're talking like 2 weeks ago now. It's been a while. When he brought everything up, we always sort through it together, and we sort everything into piles. We're very organized. We have like men's shirts, jeans, shorts. We sort swimsuits. We sort everything into piles. And then we pick out what goes in the haul, goes on this chair. What doesn't go in the haul goes on our other piles that we photograph and list. Anyway, when we saw that, I was like, did I pay $6.99 for those? And he's like, yeah, I thought you knew what you were doing. And I'm like, okay, so you saw me do that. I guess he just assumes I know what I'm doing when it comes to jeans. But you guys, I don't know. I may have just thought they were a different brand. Or I may, like I said, sometimes when you're going really, really fast and you're getting those 99-cent tags, it's easy to grab something else. But, you know, we'll make our money back on them at least, if not a little bit more. At least they're men's jeans I made the mistake on and not women's, right? Thankfully. But, yep, there you go. You guys, I make mistakes too. I make mistakes all the time. I'm human. Humans are fallible. None of us are perfect. And I'd love to tell you guys when I mess up so you know you're not alone. I just got a notification that my Gmail is out of storage. That's fun. Guess what I'll be doing this weekend? So I got two purses. They were both blue tags, so they were 99 cents. I just really got them for their look, not really for the brand. This one's a sack. It's a sack. It's a crochet knitted cute purse. It's got beads. I figured for 99 cents it was worth it. And then this one was Liz Claiborne. Not that great of a brand, but every time I've picked up a Liz Claiborne for the 99 cents or from the bins by weight for nothing, they usually sell for like 20 to 30 with shipping, plus shipping, not free shipping. So when I find cute Liz Claibornes, I'll pick them up, because even if I paid $1, if it sells for 20 and they pay shipping, less fees, which is about 3 in my cost, you still make 16. So this one feels first class though, so I may do free shipping on it. Most of the Liz Claibornes I get always weigh over £1. Oshkosh lasts a long time. So these things are all new with tags. So they were steam cleaned and folded nicely and hopefully still look good. Because I try to fold them neatly after I steam them. I try is the key word. I'm not a great folder. Anyway, this is Adrian Dack. From what I understand, it's a good brand. And it is a sweater. It's acrylic. It's out of season, but it was 99 cents. You guys can see the blue. And it has tags. We'll pretty much pick up anything new with tags. Except for like Faded Glory, but this is cute. Speaking of animals, look at these zebras. This is a super small size. It's whatever, but it was 99 cents. And it's got its tags. And it's cute. I'm not even sure. It says it's a large, so it may even be a kid's shirt. I'll have to measure it and see. But for 99 cents with tags and zebras. It had zebras on it. All right, we'll see you next time, Bonnie. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. All right, this is... Sorry, guys. My hair is itching me. You think I would fold these so I could pull them out and do this easier? Swiss Tech 2XL. So this is a men's button front. It's a 2XL. If you look really, really close, it's got checks. It's a long sleeve. It's got its tags. Got just a couple more things to show you. Love that zebra shirt. I know it's cute. If you look at it from afar, you can't see the zebras. You have to look for them. It's like a puzzle shirt. Speaking of Liz Claiborne, I did pick up a pair of her khaki chino dress slacks that are also capri. These are like dress capri slacks. They're her Audra style, but they were new at tags. I'll pick off the discount. So that's what I do, just to let you guys know. You see how they have the discounted tags? I will carefully peel those off so that I can put the $49 as the MSRP. And now Keith says I'm crazy. Y'all, Casey says I'm crazy. But when I have new tags and I have an MSRP on there, I don't even comp the item. I just put the MSRP on the title and I knock off 30 to 40% depending on the brand and price it at that. 30% for brands I know are better or can do better on eBay. Brands I know that have been kind of run down, I'll take 40% off the MSRP, but I don't even comp them. And that's another reason why I love getting new tags. If I can get a whole stack of like new tags pants, I can measure, photograph, and then just sit there and list without comping and just knock 30 to 40% off. They think I'm crazy, but stuff sells for me like that all the time. Like all the time. Like I just sold on Poshmark, I believe it was. I think they went on Poshmark finally. Got tons of offers on eBay on them, but I had these Guess bell-bottom flare dress slacks, and I started them at like 50 because the MSRP was 80, and he's like, "You're never gonna get it," and I got it. Sometimes pricing high seems crazy, but sometimes it works out for you. And then we run sales and we have best offers and stuff, so. What percent do I typically do? Just 1%. Just 1%. Here's the thing, and this is just us, but here's the thing. Whether you do the 1%, 7%, 10%, or the recommended trending rate, which is eBay's greed telling you what number to use, the only thing it does for you is get you basically a second listing. So one item will have two listings that show up. One's promoted, one's not. And if you go and you do the research, you can see that sometimes when you have something promoted, regardless of the percentage, your regular item actually shows up in the searches higher than the percentage, than the promoted listing. So why pay more? I really feel like there's no difference between 1% and 15%. I really feel like the people that are giving eBay an extra 15%, 7%, are not getting any more benefit from the promoted listings than people doing 1%. That is my personal take on it. That is how Keith feels as well. That's how we feel. I know a lot of people think that the more money you pump into those, the higher your stuff goes. But we really don't. We don't think that way. So we run promoteds. We set them up on Friday mornings on all the items in our store at 1%, with rare exceptions. If something's going to sell itself, let's say we had a cell phone in the store or some hot video game, anything you know that's like going to go really, really quick and sell itself, we would not do promoted on at all because it doesn't really need it. But we typically set them up Friday mornings, and then the next Friday we end them and refresh them basically. Lola Chicky loves hauls. I do too. That's probably my favorite video to do, to be honest with you guys, is the hauls. Linda, better late than never, so welcome in. KLC Reselling, welcome into you as well. Thank you for joining us. Do I cross-post all clothing? Pretty much. Pretty much everything, with some exceptions. Like on eBay, if you have a brand that has defects, and it's a good enough brand that you still want to list it with the defects, Sometimes I don't put that over on Poshmark because Poshmark's a different world. But pretty much, yeah, almost all clothing gets cross-posted to Poshmark. And even stuff that sometimes I think I wouldn't, I do, and only because I run out of stuff to cross-post sometimes. Like this week, for instance, I had like 100 plush photographed and ready to be listed. So Monday, Tuesday, and today I've listed plush all day on eBay. I can't cross-post those to Poshmark, so I have to go back through our clothes and pick stuff that already hasn't been cross-posted, because I try to do 5 a day on Poshmark. So if I'm just listing plush on eBay, I don't really have a plethora of stuff to choose from. So yeah, pretty much. Van shoes are probably something that wouldn't be promoted. You're right. There are just certain things that will sell themselves. You know they're going to go fast. You know they're going to go for good money. You know people are looking for them. Those you can exclude. So when you go to set up your promoted listings, you know you can select like 500 at a time. So you can just check the box at the top and go to the bottom and pick what page you want. We have 4 pages because we have almost 2,000 listings. You go pick the page you want, and then you select, you check that box. It checks them all. I just quickly scroll down with my mouse, and Keith does the same thing. We take turns doing the promoteds, so not one person's always doing them. But you can just kind of scroll down and like run your eyes real quick, and anything you see that you know it's going to sell itself, you can uncheck that individual item. Yeah, I don't think there's any difference between 1% and 1,000%. The only difference is that you're giving eBay more money and you're making less profit. That's just how I feel. But I wouldn't even promote items, like I said, popular items and stuff like that. Now, obviously, if you're selling a lot of clothing, it's saturated, it's a huge market, you probably want to promote all that. Here we go. I got Worthington. This is a side zip pencil skirt. New with tags. Do you like how I flip that over? New with tags. So see, like this is, I'm trying to show you, nothing's cooperating. So I know Worthington isn't that great anymore, so this is something I would probably take 40% off. So I would start this at 18. I might even start it at 20. Sometimes when I take the percentage off the MSRP, I'm like, hey, that's too low for something with tags, and I'll mark it back up. I got a LA Blanca, new with tags, cute little bikini bottom for 99 cents. Hey, Michelle, that's great. I love when stuff flips fast like that, and that would be a perfect example of something that didn't need promoted. No, the promoteds. So you can manually end your promoted promotions and then restart them. You know when you go back into the promoteds, how they have that graph showing you, it shows you like how much activity, views, and stuff. I'm trying to think of the word I want. I have a video on this where I actually use the right word. I'm just having a brain fart right now. Impressions. There it is. So that graph shows you the impressions that your items are getting. It usually crashes after a week. Nobody knows why, but it crashes. We can literally see the Friday we started them, it goes way up, and it kind of comes down over the week and crashes. So we manually end the promoted listing campaigns and restart them every Friday. Do I feel Terapeak is helpful? Honestly, I don't use it. So, I guess that's your answer. When we first got Terapeak, I did a video screen share on the channel. You can go watch it if you want. I did a screen share. It was the first time I'd ever used Terapeak or even looked at it. And it was called like Learn Terapeak with me. I tried it out and I don't really find it useful. I don't. But newer sellers might. So take that, take it with a grain of salt that Keith and I have actually written a clothing guide that has comps in there, that has percentage of sell-through rates in there. We wrote that. We did all the research for it. We've been at this for a while. We have memorized most of the brands and what they're going to flip for. So Terapeak is not useful to someone like us. But if you're new and you haven't written a clothing guide or researched and did all that studying like we did, or you haven't been in this for years, or you just haven't memorized stuff yet, then yes, it is useful. I didn't even have to take a photo. That is so funny. How do we learn what to source? Time. We watched a lot of YouTube videos in the beginning, mostly Casey. We watched a lot of YouTube videos. We researched on the back end through the solds. We joined Facebook groups. We made friends in the reselling community. And we made a lot of mistakes. But we had tons of 99-cent inventory at our fingertips that we were able to just buy it all, bring it home, and learn. So it just takes... it's hard work. Reselling is not easy. I think a lot of people come into this thinking reselling is going to be easy, make money quick, I'm not really going to have to work. You do. And over time, though, it does become easier. I can go through a whole entire rack of jeans at Goodwill and tell you what I'd start them at, and which ones you should buy, and which ones you should pay 99 cents for, which ones you should pay $3 for, which ones you should pay $8 for. It just comes with time, but it is hard work. You have to put the work in. You have to do the research. You either have to watch YouTube videos, go through the solds on your own, buy a bunch of crap and learn, buy clothing guides. We have one if you're interested. The link's in the description box. It's $20. It has like 159 brands in it. Their sell-through rates, used and new, and what you should pay for and what you should expect back in profit. Yeah, I didn't even try Terapeak till it was free. Yeah, mostly the hard way. And we were very, very, very lucky that we had 99-cent days to learn. Because even our mistakes made profit. Even if it was only $1. If we brought something home and we learned that it was bad, we could throw it in the store and still make $1. And then we had turned $1 into $2, and we could go buy 2 things that were good. All right, guys, I have two more items, new with tags to show you. So this is, I got to show you those last because they got a story. And then I'm going to let you guys go because we've been at this for a little over an hour. So this was new with tags. It's BB-8 from Star Wars. Now this one is an example of, honestly, I would want, this is Keith, it's a men's. So this is going to be Keith's job to list. But if this were a woman's shirt, and I know what it is, and it's Star Wars, and it's BB-8, and Star Wars is popular, this is an example of where I think I would want the full 20 for that. I want to list this at 20, and there's a perforation here. So I would just take the price off and not put the MSRP on the title or the listing. I would just put new at tags and list it at 20. So these are funny. All right, so these are Democracy. They have spandex in the waist. They're ab technology. So I purchased a pair of these used. These are new at tags. I purchased a pair of these used for 99 cents, and I put them in the store for 40, and they sold. And even Megan McWhinney, if you guys know who she is, she's really super good at jeans, but she's well known for pricing very, very high, said, "That is crazy. I can't believe you got $40 for those." So a couple weeks later, I found another pair used and put them in the store, and they sold for $40. And I'm like, well, geez, everyone's telling me I can't do that with this brand. That is ridiculous. So guess what? When I find them new with tags, I'm getting them, and I paid full price. I paid $6.99 for these. I'm crazy enough. I might just not even look at the comps and just put them in for 50. I know I got 40 twice for used. These are new. So we'll see what happens. But I'll start them at 50 and go from there. That's what I do. I'm nuts. Alright guys, so that is all of the clothing from 2 weeks ago and the plush from our yard sale fail over the weekend. We will be sourcing this weekend, so I will have some haul videos for you next week. I will be doing a pre-recorded video for you guys tomorrow on comping and how to price your items for eBay. I got some requests for that in our Facebook group. If you're not in our Facebook group, link is in the description box. I encourage everyone to join. If you are looking for any of the products that I talk about or mention in any of my videos, there are links in the description box to our Amazon storefront. They are affiliate links though, so if you use them, we do get a commission, a small commission. Thank you guys so much for joining me here today. Time is money in our world, so any time of yours that you spend with me, here comes a train. I 100% appreciate it, and I like it when you guys come in and hang out with me and we get to chat and you guys get to ask questions. You guys are the best. I love you guys. Mwah. Please do a thumbs up before you leave. It helps our channel. If you haven't already and you'd like to, please subscribe to our channel and help us feed a hungry hippo. We're on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. We're at Flippin Hippos across all social media. And join our Facebook group if you're not in there. I'm going to answer Bill and David real quick before I take off. Am I doing the 2 changes I did on Poshmark? Yes, I will be coming out with that video on Friday. So I implemented a couple of changes this week and our Poshmark is on fire. We are selling a lot over there, so I want to share with you guys what I did. So that will be coming out Friday. Tomorrow's going to be how to comp your items on eBay and pick your prices. And I don't know what I'm doing Saturday yet. I'll have to come up with something, but I'll have something out for you guys. And Sunday I have a very special live show for you. So thank you again, you guys, so much for sharing your day with me and hanging out. And until next time, you guys go make money, go be productive. See you later. Bye.